Hey guys, this is Mitchell from Gamefront. If you've played through the grocery level of Octodad Dadliest Catch, chances are you probably noticed some fun little references such as the Pac-Man cheese wheel and the Minecraft table with the Mintcraft boxes. But did you know that nearly every single object in this grocery store is a nod to something pertaining to indie games or important people in the world of indie games? Let's see if we can spot them all. To the left of the entrance is a Commander Video rental kiosk. Commander Video, of course, being the main character from Bit Trip Runner. The actual movies offered in the rental kiosk are not only parodies of popular movies and TV show titles, but also feature the names of several members of the Young Horses team, the developers of Octodad. The counter at the edge of the market has cubes of meat with bandages on them next to a saw blade. If you do not know what that's a reference to, get out! Just to the right of that is a poster with the acronym QWOP, of course referring to the classic Flash game, QWOP. And there's the aforementioned Pac-Man cheese wheels, and the aforementioned Minecraft table with special creeper block that nearly explodes in your hand/tentacle. The milk cartons are all produced by That Milk Company, a reference to That Game Company, the makers of Journey and Flower. Phosfiend-Fract refers to the indie game developers Phosfiend and their game Fract. Robomodo Donuts refers to the game company known as Robomodo. They're the developers behind the Tony Hawk HD remake and are also located in Chicago, Illinois, same as Young Horses. TotalBiscuits, of course, refers to the one and only TotalBiscuit, aka Total Halibut, aka the Cynical Brit, aka John Bain, one of the most well-known and respected game critics on YouTube. Over here we have the Vlambeerios, which are a nod to game developer Vlambeer, who is responsible for Ridiculous Fishing and Luftrausers. These diapers are a reference to the game Tiny and Big in Grandpa's Leftovers, a game developed by indie game studio Black Pants. And of course, right underneath that is the famed YouTube star and my eternal Splunky rival, whether he knows it or not, NorthernLion. Had to do some researching on this one. This one is a nod to Patrick Curry, director at Wide Load Games and advisor to the Young Horses team while they were still students at DePaul University. Do I even really need to point this one out? The Big Jar of Astronauts refers to the Freelance Astronauts, a team of Let's Players and podcasters who were one of the first who popularized the original Octodad on YouTube. Aside from the obvious reference to Chef Boyardee, I have to guess that the Boyer in the logo here refers to Brandon Boyer, the chairman of the Independent Games Festival. Oregon Trail Mixed Delectable Cut is of course a play on the indie game Oregon Trail Director's Cut, which itself is a play on Oregon Trail. Back on this shelf we have a board game for Sturgeon Simulator, a nod to the popular and hilarious Sturgeon Simulator. Underneath that is a Derpy Hooves plushie from My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. And then if we head over here to the produce section, you'll see that the bananas are in fact the property of popular YouTube personality Seannaners. Over by the register and the piano are a couple of cool references. First we have a poster for the VGCW, which actually stands for Video Game Championship Wrestling, a Twitch.tv web show that takes video game created wrestlers from WWE 2K14 and puts them in a wrestling storyline. Despite the fine print at the bottom, Stanley's pair of bowls is in fact a reference to the Stanley Parable. And finally, this rocket ship is the same rocket ship found in the game Retrograde, a game that Octodad also guest starred in. That's all I managed to find. Obviously there are a lot more general references, like the Nasta soda bottle being a nod to NASA, and the Jake Elliott root beer being a nod to Jack Daniels. But there are still a few that I'm not sure what they're referring to. Do you have an idea? Let us know in the comments, and please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.